G'day, Anthea here for Ant's Pants Pantry. Today I'm going to make some gnocchi. I don't usually make it myself, so obviously this is the first time because that's what I'm doing here, making things for the first time. I'm a very lazy cook, so I generally buy it. And truth be told, I've been a bit scared of making the gnocchi. It seems to have a few steps and I don't have the pretty little rollers to make it look nice. But you know, I haven't got that many recipes left in the basic cookbook to make. This is one of them, and I've got that lovely tomato sauce that I made last time that I can pull a bit of the freezer out of the freezer for putting on top of that. So I'm going to have a go and make some gnocchi. Let's do it. It's in the basic cookbook chip. Recipes, we'll go by category. Pasta and rice dishes. Gnocchi. Okay, what's needed is some plain flour or baker's flour, some water, 500 grams of potatoes, some semolina, an egg, and salt. First step is to place a bowl on top of the mixing bowl lid and then weigh the flour into it. Okay, there we are, 180 grams. And I can set that aside and do the next step. Set flour aside. Put in 600 grams of water. Grams. Put the varoma dish into position. And then weigh out your 500 grams of potatoes. There we go. I've had to slice a fair bit of green off of these particular potatoes. They had a lot of green on them. But I've got my 500 grams. They're chopped up into 2 to 3 centimetre pieces. And now I'll put the varoma lid on and cook it for 25 minutes. Now that's 25 minutes, so I'm just going to poke one to see if it's soft enough, because I could cook it for an extra 5 minutes. Oh no, that's soft. Alrighty, so we set that aside to cool. It's supposed to take about 40 minutes, and prepare the bowl for the next bit. Here we are back again. The potatoes have cooled and I'm ready to use the Thermomix to mix the potatoes, cooked potatoes and flour and egg into a dough. So we'll do that. I've put my Thermomat out and restarting the Thermomix after that long gap. Resume the last recipe, yes please. And it takes me back to the step where I was before. Okay, place the cooled potatoes into the bowl and then 100 grams of reserved flour. Got it. That's done. 2 tablespoons of semolina. Then we put the lid on and mix that. For 10 seconds on speed 4. Scrape down the sides. Not too bad, doesn't need much. and add the egg. That's the egg and a teaspoon of salt. Knead for 30 seconds. Looks very smooth and creamy. Next step is to sprinkle the remaining flour onto the Thermomix or work surface and put the dough on there to work it in until it's soft and pliable. Okay, the Thermomix is a silicone mat with fiberglass threads through it, so that's why your Thermomix consultant will be cautioning you not to cut it. But the advantage of the fiberglass is that it's great for the dough that's warming. It creates a nice warm environment in there. All right, I'll use both hands and get this done. Well, I've been using the spatula to help me roll it. I really think this is one of the recipes you need to watch somebody's nonna making it, because when you're making it for the first time and all you've got is instructions on a screen, it's really hard to know how well you're doing. But I'll use the spatula to chop it into lengths. Obviously, as I said before, you don't want to use a sharp knife, but the spatula is soft enough not to break the surface. And then put it in boiling water. And there's such a large mixture there, I'm going to freeze it like it says in the book. You can freeze them once you've put them into shape, and after they're frozen, of course, it's easy to use for a quick meal. Okay, I've got my boiling salted water here, and I'll put my funny little gnocchi in there. And it says when they rise to the surface, then they're cooked. Oh, it's losing a bit of heat. I might turn it up a bit. Okay. Yes, they've risen to the top, so I'll get them out and put some tomato sauce on. Give them a taste. Okay, time to taste. Look, there's no doubt the flavours there. They're soft and pillowy, which is what I know they're supposed to be, soft pillows of potato fluff, and that's what they're like. It's a pretty messy job making them, for me anyway, but they definitely taste much better than the dried ones that I get in a packet. So if it's worth the effort of doing it, yeah, you've got to decide. I'm going to finish making the rest of the mixture into small things for the freezer and freeze the rest of them, but I'll do that in a minute. I'll enjoy my lunch first. Okay, thanks for watching.